Hey, look at that. I'm back. You can't get rid of me, you know. Not that we were trying to. It's always the opening line that's always like, what do I say? What's the first thing I should say? What do I do? Just how about hello, right? Welcome to Deals with David, everybody, wherever you're watching from. Thank you so much for being here. If you're watching over on Facebook or YouTube, I appreciate that. I would love it more if you came over here to Amazon Live and watched. It helps me grow the viewership. Amazon gives me a little more attention out there with the more viewers that I have. So if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, come on over to dealswithdavid.live. That'll bring you right here to the live. And you'll also get a little bit more of the experience here on Amazon. You don't have to buy anything. It won't force you to do something you don't want to do. You'll be helping out the channel, and you'll be helping out me by coming and watching over at Amazon Live. And if you don't, I still like it. That's okay. I gotta get some music on here. I'm not sure. Actually, I think it says, I don't know. What are you guys feeling like? What kind of music you feeling like? I've been like checking different stuff lately. I'm pretty much a classic rock guy, but I like I like Engelbert, and I like Frank Sinatra, and I like Dean Martin, and a little bit of country. When I say country though, I'm talking Merle Haggard, Hank Williams, Dwight Yoakam, George Strait definitely. What kind of music do you guys like? Let me know in the chat. What kind of music do you like? I'm real curious. You could say I'm eclectic. I hope you'll say hello in the chat. I appreciate that. Hello in the chat. I appreciate that. I didn't mean to rhyme, but it did, didn't it? It did, didn't it? You can also find me online on my social medias on Facebook and Instagram. So check that out. Go give that a follow as well. I'll be honest, I've been slacking off in that department as far as getting stuff done there. I just got them started, right? I have so many other social medias, and I've got a couple other different brands that I do. So I'm trying to get in the habit of taking care of that. So I got to get through. We got Canada Day coming up here. I'm live in Canada, but I'm an American broadcaster. So this is my international business, I guess you could say, right? Well, once I get through July 1st, and then a little vacation starting next week, then I'll be more on top of that. And I'll be sharing some little videos and deals there that you can get in between all of this stuff as well. So I hope you check that out. What kind of stuff you looking for? I'm the tech guy. See, I like the routers and the audio gear, but I got a vacuum in there too. That's a tech, right? I'll be honest though, I never thought I'd be talking about vacuums, but the one that I got in there, we actually own, and it's super awesome. I was really skeptical in the beginning. I've got things going off here that I need to mute. How do I do that? Let's do that. I think I'm good now. There's always something I forget to do. And if you're enjoying the broadcast, or if you've been here before and you haven't done it yet, do me a huge favor and hover and click over on the follow button right up top there, and help me reach my goal. I've got a goal of 2,000 followers that I'm trying to get to. So you'd be doing me a huge solid there. Let me adjust that just a little bit. Perfectionist, here he is. So if I do that right, then I just go like that. Those are gone. I don't have to worry about it, and all I got to do is turn that on. It's wonderful. It's only taken me a couple of months to kind of get to where I like my setup. I was live earlier this morning, and about the hour and a half mark, poof, my internet quit on me. And I was like, what the? And that's just like, I'm like, oh, that's professional. But it does happen, I guess. But so I got on the phone, talking to my internet provider pretty darn quick, and they were like, you have so many devices and you don't have enough speed. I'm like, how do I not have enough speed? I have 500 megabytes up and 500 megabytes down. You have 18 devices. I'm like, 18 devices? What are you talking about? Well, I've got 1, 2, 3 iPads here in front of me. Then there's my phone. That's 4. And I got 2 more devices here for cameras. That's 6. I can count. And then there's like this device, 7, that device, 8, another device, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, right there, and then 17, 18, because I got 2 Echo. And I was like, I have 18 devices connected. And I'm like, 500 megabytes isn't enough? He's like, well, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm live streaming. I'm like, well, maybe not. I said, but I'm only live streaming from one thing. Why does that take so much? Anyway, they got another $20 a month out of me. That's all I know. So now we've got, so I went from Trans Am speed to Ferrari speed to now I would say, what's faster than a Ferrari? Viper? Lamborghini? I don't know. I think of Joe Walsh when I think of fast cars. My Maserati does 185. I lost my license and now I don't drive. Love Joe Walsh. I was listening to him earlier. Was out on the motorcycle earlier with my lovely wife Jennifer, and we went for a nice ride just outside of where we live. Probably about a 30-minute ride, and then 35 minutes because we took the long way. And then on the way back, we had a beautiful view. It was at a golf course. It was nice. So, and I get to listen to my tunes. I always have Joe Walsh, Leonard Skinner, that kind of stuff. And then on the way back, we got caught in the rain, but it was like, it wasn't a hard rain. It was like thin drops, you know, and they were going straight down. It wasn't windy and it was warm. So we rode along and, you know, of course we went through it and everything. And then we got up finally to a stoplight and we kind of looked at each other and went, that was fun. It was like a warm rain, right? Those were the good rains. It wasn't pouring rain. Well, I didn't think it was. She thought it did. Do you guys ride a motorcycle? Who out there is listening rides a motorcycle? Let me know in the comments. I ride a Kawasaki Vulcan 2000, and I really love my motorcycle. And Jennifer just started, well, she started riding last year. 3 weeks in, we had an accident. But she's back on, and we're having a good time. All right, so hello and welcome to Deals with David. Of course, guess who I am? I'm David, and I'm happy to have you here. And just kind of casual here. I'll talk about some stuff in there eventually, but I'm happy to talk with you guys. But you got to say hello in the chat in order for me to talk to you. What do you like? Is the music okay? What else? Do you like motorcycles? Do you ride a motorcycle? Are you into cool cars? I wouldn't say I'm a car guy per se, as far as like, oh, that's a with the 3-decker triple axle. I don't know that stuff. I just like cool cars. And I've always wanted a Corvette. It's on my list to do. Been looking at one. A 1978 Corvette Stingray. Yeah, I really want that car. But my wife says, well, we need a bigger garage because we have my van, the Dealmobile. The Dealmobile is what I use when I do my mobile broadcast. So if you haven't seen that yet, usually once a week anyway, I do a mobile broadcast. Sometimes I just go hang out by some beautiful water. Other times I go out if the weather's right and fly my drone right into the live stream, my DJI Mini 2. So keep an eye out for that. And that's just another good reason for you to, you know, hover and click the follow button that's sitting up there waiting for you to just go click. It's really easy. Click, click. It can help me get to my goal of 2,000 followers, which I'm hoping to do by, I've set the date for September 1st. So a free way to support the channel is to hover over and click the follow and saying hello in the chat as well, because Amazon likes to go, oh, that guy does a lot of talking, but nobody's talking to him. All right? Okay. But I won't beg for it. I will not beg for it. But I will keep asking. So earlier when my Wi-Fi kicked out on me, I was angry because I was like, really? I've been here for an hour and a half and now you're going to quit on me? I got to reach over here. I need like one of those, you know, like on one of those, I need a person to hand me stuff. Well, here you go. Right, the Encatus AX1800 dual band Wi-Fi 6 router. Seen a lot of really great reviews on this. I talked about it earlier, so I won't go too much into it, but received this from Encatus, full transparency, and I'm going to review it later this week. Well, it depends. I got a holiday coming in the middle of the week here, but I'm hoping to get this soon. You can still see it's all cellophane, still in the box. I have not opened this to even try it, but they're boasting a lot of things. Wi-Fi 6 technology is the latest technology. It came out late 2020, and some routers are really expensive. This is coming in at $69.99. Now you might go, well, you know what? A lot of great reviews on this. I'll bring that up and show you some of that actually. And then, let me get rid of that. I always forget to close stuff from previous.
No, I don't need a degree to know this ain't love at first sight. 'Cause
Doo-doo.
I know how this works.
Refresher.
My ABC's right. Oh, so
There we go.
say you'll be the one for
Don't need that one either. I'm usually prepared. Usually.
You'll be the one for me. Say you'll be the one for me. It's been so long since
So it wasn't this time. So what? Dee-dee-dee-dee.
pull me closer tonight, keep holding my
Why didn't you do that sooner, David? I don't know, because that would have been too easy.
I said let me stay a while. I said let me stay a while.
Well, let me stay a while. You can stay.
I said let me stay a while.
Oh, I need to. Okay, I got that. I got that. I almost know what I'm doing. All right, let's see. How do I want to show this to you right now? Well, nothing too fancy, I guess. Let's just do this. This will work out just fine, right? But I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited for this. So that'll be coming up. We'll do a full unboxing and hook it right up to the Ethernet, to the internet, and set it all up right here live so we'll get a full honest review. But I'm pretty excited about this. I've read some great reviews on this. Sorry, it says what? Yeah, it's $69.99 right now, plus another 5% off. So like, what are you giving away? This was April 4th, 2021, so this year, right? Wi-Fi 6 is the latest technology that only appeared at the end of 2020. It's still like a baby. My hubby worked in the wireless equipment industry for 10 years and knows a lot about routers. He said this Wi-Fi 6 router is definitely better than any AC series dual band 1.8 gigahertz. The 80 hertz and 900 megahertz CPU guaranteed extremely high speed and access with dual core processor in this thing. The average speed is around 100 megabytes per second. The download speed of our Wi-Fi 5 router was only 3 megabytes per second. So huge difference in speed. And this guy's a tech guy. He even did, I think we bring this up here, and he even did his own testing on all the different devices. So 104, 94, 93, 101, 100, all megabytes per second. So split really well. A lot of times what you find, especially with the Wi-Fi 5, wow, slow down. It'll split things up, but then it starts decreasing what it sends out to each device so that it doesn't bog itself down, right? So really, really curious to see this one. There was one here. I remember it covers my 5 stars. Covers my 5,000 square foot house. This guy made his own mesh system, so he bought the Encatus router that covers 2,100 square feet, and then he bought 2 of these Encatus repeaters that covers 1,200 square feet. And the Encatus alone, although it boasts 2,100 square feet, he said it covered 3,000 square feet. 2 extenders were put on each side of the house. By this way, my entire house has been seamlessly covered. Our family is so happy with the Wi-Fi speed and coverage now. Wi-Fi 6 mesh generally is very expensive. That's true. Other models only cover but can't provide stable and fast speed. I'm really pleased with the self-made mesh system. Fantastic idea to get a good coverage, fast speed at lower price. I will recommend this router and extenders to customers who would like to get a fast mesh at a reasonable price. Good router. So there you go. I haven't seen too many bad on this one. So we'll be doing that live coming up within the next week, right? And this will be the big test because one button setup. Heard that before. I have another system, another company of this repeater, and it was not a one-touch system, so it's sitting on a shelf somewhere. So looking forward to trying that out. All right. Well, hello to everybody who's out there watching. If you're listening, you can hear the sultry sound of my voice. I would ask you to do me a huge favor. Hover over and click that follow button so you get notified when I go live, which is typically twice a day, 4 days a week, Monday to Thursday. And then if it's anything like this past week, you get a bonus of me on Friday and another one on Saturday. I didn't do Wednesday this week because, what's today? Didn't do Wednesday last week because I was just worn out from Prime Day deals. It was a long couple of days, but worth it. So many deals that they had to have 2 days for it, right? So, how about you guys? Did you get some great deals on Amazon Prime Deals Day? I'd be curious to know, what did you get? I always like to know what other stuff people got, and I'm happy to learn about new products as well. So please, in the chat, let me know if you got some cool products and stuff you've been waiting for out there. So we'll be looking forward to sharing the Encatus along with the Encatus Wi-Fi extender here. This is on for $39.99 as well, and 5% more. I've never looked at the reviews on this actually, so why don't I do that? This was February 2021. This was March 21. Just installed Russia 3 was perfect signal, easy to set up, worth the price. Easy to set up now. I have great Wi-Fi in the back of my house. I have a feeling what I'm going to end up doing here is, because I already have down here, but I'll set it up down here to demonstrate, but then I've got another one upstairs that I have a feeling I will just replace it once I've done the demo here. You never know. All really well here. This, let's see. Great find with a great price. This extender is great. I have not had any issues. It helps with hotspots, and it also helps with cable Wi-Fi. My room has dead spots, and this extender really extends throughout the house. It's a great buy. I was really surprised for what I paid. Works like it's designed. Easy to install. The instructions could have been written in a larger font. Fair enough. Easy to set up. Easy to set up. Let's go back to the top here. This Wi-Fi dual band repeater met all my needs. This thing covers up to 1,200 square feet and can connect all 18 devices in my home and runs each device great. There's no lag time with this thing. We have 2 gamers in our house, and one plays on the PS5 while the other is a computer gamer, and no one lags. This took that headache away from me. It connects to all their friends' devices from different networks, and it was a super easy to set up with one touch. All right, well, let's take a look at this video. First time here.
I got this Wi-Fi adapter here, and and it's a dual band, so it can connect to pretty much any network that you have. It's very diverse and universal, and it can connect up to 25 devices in a household. So
Wow.
if you have like a lot of teenagers or gamers or anybody in the house that likes to use electronics, this one amplifies up to about 1,200 square foot and can connect all the devices at once, and it's super easy to plug in, and it's a one button press and you are hooked up. If you would like, it does come with a cord, a LAN cord, so you can just hook it up like that, but it does work through walls, and it is great for a 2-story house as well. I would definitely recommend this to anybody who has a lot of electronic users.
There you go. There you go. Especially with a couple gamers in the house, right? I mean, let me turn that down. I'm getting in the habit of turning that down before I know why. So that's a nice review. It's a nice review. It's nice that it comes with that cable as well, because then that way, I mean, even if it's like some houses have, you know, the Ethernet jacks throughout the house, but they don't have these. So you could actually run it in that way. That's cool. She's happy. She is happy. It's got some flexibility there on the antenna. It's a dual band as well, right? So 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. Okay, this is interesting. I just installed. Oh, hey, Robert, you're back. You were here earlier, and now you're back. Appreciate you, man. How's things in your world today? We're just talking about the Encatus Wi-Fi extender. I just installed Ratio 3, which is a smart sprinkler system in my detached garage. I was frustrated about my Wi-Fi not reaching all the way to the garage, so I decided to buy this one to try. The device works well. The sprinkler system gets full signal, even increases the signal for other devices in my whole house. Easy to install. So far I'm satisfied with my connection. It's consistent. I will update my weekly reliability later, since I only have this device for a couple of weeks. There you go. Terrific signal. Oh, this is recent, June 8th. Terrific signal, easy to set up, worth the price. I keep hearing easy to set up, which is awesome. Because I've tried others and it was like, oh, this is frustrating. Good, walked 4 miles. That's good, walking's good for you. We rode the motorcycles earlier. I didn't do my exercising today, but I'm doing like a 2,000 kilometer round trip at the end of July on the motorcycle, so I gotta get walking and keep my arms and legs in shape. Our service lacks upstairs a bit. Needed a good boost with 4 kids learning online, right? Even with the best service that my provider offers, we were still experiencing lagging. This extender has fixed that problem completely. It came beautifully boxed. And to set up the router extender, all we had to do was simply plug it in, tweaked a few adjustments in the network, and then connected our select devices to the new ext file name. The same as finding your network and entering your password. Instantly boosted the range of our 5G signal throughout our 2-story, 2,000 square foot home. We couldn't be happier with this product. I highly suggest it. It has even extended the service significantly outside of our home as well. That's cool. Only wish I would have purchased one of these sooner. Totally worth the price. There you go. Yeah, just going through reviews on the Encatus extender. Yeah, got to keep moving. Got to keep moving. If you don't use it, you lose it, I guess, right? My dad always said, when I was younger, and you know, cars were different. They didn't have all electronics and stuff in them. But you know, whenever you had to get a car safety, it's like you always have to replace the emergency brake cable. And he said that was because nobody ever uses the emergency brake cable. So when you go to get a safety check done on a car, that's one of the things that has to work, and it's always got to replace that because nobody ever uses it. So it's seized up, right? And I'm not getting any younger, so I don't want to seize up on the motorcycle. Easy to set up. Now I have great Wi-Fi in the back of my house. This was just like yesterday, June 26th. I've tried to install. Very easy and does to work. I've tried to install an outdoor security camera in my backyard, but the Wi-Fi signal is too weak, so I decided to try this Wi-Fi extender out. It works great. The camera is about 70 feet away from my modem and router, and the camera has great connectivity so far. The areas have weak Wi-Fi signal before, now never have slow speed or dropping connection. My family normally connects about 15 devices to the Wi-Fi, and the speed does not become off. There you go, 5 stars. So far, so good. This helped our Wi-Fi speed considerably. 5 stars. Nothing but 5 stars here. So I'll be looking forward to testing that out when I do get to set up the Encatus. Very cool. I mean, I could set it up now. You don't have to use it with the Encatus router, but why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? All right. Well, hello again to everybody who's just joining, like my friend Robert. He's saying hello in the chat. Let's have some conversation here and talk to me about products you like. Talk to me about products you don't like. You know, have you got any good deals lately? You did if you were here on Amazon Prime Deal Day. Robert, did you get anything new lately? Did you get any good deals? Were you shopping on Amazon Prime Deal Day last week? There was certainly lots of deals to be had. That is for sure. So some new deals that we're talking about here today. If you're just joining, welcome. Appreciate you being here. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, great to have you there. But I'd really love to have you over here on Amazon Live. And the reason is it helps me grow the channel and the viewership. And saying hello in the chat helps with engagement. Amazon Live looks at all that stuff to see how I'm doing. And they keep pushing me up a little higher in the viewership areas if you do that. So a free way to support the channel. And if you're going to stay watching on YouTube or Facebook, that's okay too. I just appreciate you being here and saying hello. We're going to talk some tech gear. I always get into my drone at some point. I can't not get into my drone. I'm using my Fire HD 10 Plus now. And how's that working? Oh, and you got, that's right, I forgot you got the W King. I've had a few people buy that W King base system. It's awesome, right? I remember you telling me you were going to do that. I'm so glad you're happy with that. I have mine down here. I'll probably talk about it later. I just love the W King, especially for the price, right? It's a good price. I need to fix that follow button just a little more down there like that. Does that work better? Yeah, there we go. And then if I do this, see, I'm getting this all figured out, Robert. There we go. Trying to get everything set up nicely, so all I gotta do is tap. The less things I have to tap, the better. You know, that Facebook one, I could go up just a smidgy. Try that. Is that better? That's totally in line now, pretty sure, unless Robert's eyes are better than mine. Enjoyed my Fire Stick light for my mini projector. Oh yeah, cool. Yes, a lot of bass. Doesn't match up to JBL though, eh? Well, I don't know that anything would. Like JBL, would you agree, like, has its own unique sound, a slick sound, right? And huge difference in price. Huge difference in price. What'd you pay, like 70 bucks, I think, for the W King? Depends where you're using it for, right? But as long as you're happy with it, you asked, or I remember you were asking for the bass in that, and it's definitely got the punchy bass in there, right? That's cool. And I appreciate the support. Appreciate the support. All right, I want to get into, yeah, it's 500 bucks, right? So, you know, it's really not a fair comparison then, is it? Is it fair? Like, that's apples and oranges, right? 80 bucks, 500 bucks. You would expect a lot more out of the $500 one. But I think for the price of the W King, it really delivers a lot, in my opinion. Yeah, there it is now, like the Bluetooth speaker that we're talking about, folks, for those of you who are just joining us. Robert, on my recommendation, decided to purchase the W King Bluetooth speaker, 50 watts. I've got it right here. Oh, that's gonna hurt. It's just far away down there. But this is it. Bang for the buck. Oh, this is it bass backwards. There we go. But this is a W King Bluetooth speaker that my friend Robert and I are talking about. 50 watts, 100 watts total, 50 watts aside. It is one of the great things about it, you get 24 hours of playtime out of this. It has charging on the back, so it's like a power bank to charge your phone or anything else with a USB-A. And it is beach proof. We like to call it beach proof because it is waterproof, dust proof, and sand proof. It was designed for the ruggedness, and it's heavy, like not heavy, like it's heavy that it doesn't feel cheap, but it's heavy durable. Does that make sense? Robert's happy with it. So there you go, that's good. Did you give it a review? Are you gonna do you review your products, Robert? Do you ever do that? Some people don't. And $76.99 and another 8% off. Good deal. Good deal. I only like to share good quality products here. Nice. That's good. The sellers appreciate that when you do that. It helps them out, right? Here's a good deal going on right now on the August Wi-Fi lock. I haven't owned this, and I was a little skeptical and well, my wife actually was a little skeptical in the beginning. She's like, "Well, you got all these you get all these gadgets and da da da. What do you need that on the door for? Just lock the door." And then, guess what happened the other day? She doesn't have this on her phone, but guess what happened the other day? She couldn't get in the house. She didn't have her keys. So I went, click. She's happy now. You wrote up that it doesn't match up to the JBL. Well, but did you give like a positive in there too and go, but bang for the buck? You got to find the positive. How many I'm curious, how many star ratings did you give it? There's no wrong answer. I'm just curious. You uploaded it and so, oh, that's cool. Four stars? 5 stars? Let's go check it out. I wonder how long it takes. Three stars? Let's see if we can find it. 3,016 ratings. I don't think we're going to find it. I'm not looking through 3,000 for it. If it was right there, maybe I would have done it. But this August Wi-Fi, let's tap on that again. It didn't have the wow factor. Okay. I love mine. But different purposes too, probably, right? Hello, Justin. I see Justin saying hello in the chat. Thanks for using the, I guess those are Amazon emojis. I'm not really sure what that is. That's a dog, I know, but I don't know. Anyway, hopefully, I'm hoping Amazon will come out with some new stuff. In the meantime, we got to make our own fun, I guess, right? Oh, I'm getting myself confused here. Let's go back, David. What brought you here this evening, Justin? It's coming up on midnight where I'm at. This is a good deal right now, and it's an Amazon's Choice, over 3,000 ratings. Faisal started following. Thank you so much, sir. Corgid. Hello, Dana. Corgis. And Justin started following. Thank you very much for the follows. Appreciate that. You're helping me get closer to my dream of 2,000 followers, hopefully by September. Well, I've set the goal to September 1st, so tell your friends about me. So let's go help this guy reach 2,000 followers. What happens when I hit 2,000 followers? Whether it happens on September 1st or not, when I get to 2,000 followers, I will have some kind of a giveaway. I don't know what that is. We'll talk about that when it gets closer, right? I was scrolling through Amazon live streams and I found you. Right on. Well, I'm glad you found me. Are you a techie? What do you like, Justin? Do you like tech stuff, audio gear, vacuums? What's your thing? What's your thing? How's things going with you tonight, Dana? What have you been up to? You were probably over watching the other David. I bet. Now listen, I'll tell you about this August Wi-Fi deadbolt smart lock. I am not a handy guy. Build a house with a rubber mallet, probably. Electronics, electricity, electronic stuff, radio stuff. I'm a ham radio operator. I'm a drone pilot, so that kind of stuff, techie stuff. I was a disc jockey for over 20 years, so I've dealt with a lot of audio equipment, mixers and stuff, which we'll be talking about the Behringer system coming up in a little bit. So, tech stuff, well, you're in the right place, Justin. So that being said, even I was able to, and my wife was completely impressed that I installed this from start to finish, taking off the deadbolt, putting this on, programming, like setting up the Wi-Fi, all that stuff, 15 minutes. I'd like to say 10, but realistically it was 15 minutes. 17 minutes at best. And I was able to do it. So if I can do it, I know it's a cliche saying, but if I can do it, anybody can do it. True story. What's really nice, it works with your existing locks and keys, and there's adapters in the system. They might even have those here. Compatible with most single deadbolts, and of course your app controls it. You can actually set this up with your Bluetooth. So if your phone is in your purse or your back pocket and you're carrying stuff, as soon as you get close enough to the door, it automatically unlocks the door. How cool is that, right? You could also, let's say, have some guests staying over at your house for a few days or a week or whatever, like handing them a physical key. You can actually share keys with them. They just simply download the app and then you give them a code, and you can set it for 3 days or whatever, and then automatically, so you don't forget, it automatically stops working for them after so many days, right? Hey, Alex M2 is here. Everybody's hanging out. Hola. If any of you here are new, I know most of you have been coming back, but anyone who's here that's new, I'd really appreciate you hovering over and hitting that follow button that's up there. Help me get closer to that goal of 2,000 followers by September 1st. We're talking about the August Wi-Fi. This is the 4th generation. It's got a bit of a deal going on right now. A bit of a deal. It's like 15% off. Only thing better than 15% off would be 16% off, but it's 15% off, which is like 38 bucks. Normally $249. And this is an Amazon's Choice in the deadbolts category. And on Amazon doesn't just put their name beside anything. They check out the company and the product, and it really goes through a process before Amazon says, we'll put our stamp beside it there. So when you see that Amazon's Choice, you know you're getting a good quality product. You accidentally unfollowed. How did you? But I will follow again. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. Oh, you're already following. Okay. You can unfollow and follow back. Hey, whatever. You're here. I appreciate it. The Blue Yeti, yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. This is a really great smart device for your locks and home security. A little more peace of mind in there as well. It's a lot smaller, 45% smaller than the previous version of Gen 3 with this. So this is a good product. I'm really glad that I have this. How many followers do I currently have? Well, I was at 152 before I started, so I'm probably up around 155 now. So I got a ways to go, but I'll get there. I only started back April 23rd was my first Amazon live stream. I've actually been a live streamer for 11 years, and about 8 years full time. Carl, how are you? Carl, you came over on Amazon Live. You dumped the Facebook. I'm so proud of you. Now all you got to do is hover over and click that follow button, Carl. Thanks for being here, buddy. 73s. Carl's from my neck of the woods here in Canada, but still about 3.5 hours away. And a big follower of my other show that I do. So thanks, Carl. Appreciate that, man. Alex, I'm not totally Spanish, but I know some. Yeah, if you typed any Spanish in the chat, that's probably why you got the message got to you. You can only do English here right now on Amazon. But great to have you here. I love it when people say hello in the chat and talk. So yeah, Justin, I'm probably up to 155, and as soon as Carl clicks the follow, it'll 156. But I have been live streaming for 11 years, and I say full-time about 8. I actually teach live streaming at our local college here in Canada. I'm actually the first in all of Canada to teach live streaming at a college. That's part of the first in all of Canada esports program. Yeah, I'm bragging a little bit, but I'm pretty proud of that, to be a part of that. So yeah, I know a thing or two about live streaming, and I do a community talk show where I live, so my following there is large, but so I don't mix those two brands, but that's why I've also started my my following. My new brand, Deals with David, on Facebook and Instagram. You guys can check me out there too, and that would be a big help. Alex M2 started following. Nice. Any deals on headphones? Ha. So you want to talk about the Blue Yeti first or the headphones? Sony noise canceling headphones. This is a good deal, 10% off on these. Sony noise canceling. Is that what you're looking for? Hello? What are you looking for? There it is right there. Sony's liking us enough to feature us there. These are the Sony noise canceling headphones. Wireless Bluetooth over-the-ear headset with mic for, so it does have microphone built into it as well. So this is 11% off right now, just over 10%. David, get me 2,000 follows on YouTube so I join you here. Well, you got to work on that. I subscribe to you. Subscribed to you. It does, it takes time to build your social media right now. There's little tricks. Sometimes, like Twitch, for example, like I got, about 400 followers on Twitch. And I built that up a couple years ago, and I don't even really go live on Twitch anymore. I'm wanting to go live on it like once a week, but I'm trying to, where am I going to fit that in between Amazon Live and everything else that I do, right? Because I am a full-time live streamer between Amazon Live, my community talk show, and then in my community, we're starting to get let back out again. I live streamed sporting events and did sporting shows and conferences and all that stuff. So that all combined together, I am a full-time live streamer. And I teach, I was teaching a couple days a week. I'm done for the summer, but I'll be back in the fall for that. So everything I do is live streaming. So when I say full-time live streamer, even my students are like, well, what's your YouTube channel? What's your Twitch? Full-time live streamer doesn't mean Twitch or YouTube necessarily. And there's a difference between a content creator and a live streamer. Some are both. I'm a live streamer. Yes, that's right. Subscribers. Alex is right. Chris Pye, it's me. Oh, hey, Jesse. How you doing, man? Good to have you here. Are you still at work, or are you done work? Jesse's from my area. I have 6 subs, but that might change. Well, you got to work on it, right? You got to share your stuff on your other social medias. You got to create content that people want. So you got to learn how to edit video on YouTube. I tell people too, like, if you want to make it big on Twitch, you can't just do it on Twitch. You got to do Twitch. You got to do YouTube. You've got to have some Instagram, Twitter. It all works together. TikTok, even, to bring it all together. YouTube is for engagement and discoverability. Twitch is, there's no discoverability on Twitch. You don't discover people unless they're in the top already. You go check out Call of Duty, Fortnite, all the popular, League of Legends, whatever, and go to that category on Twitch. It would take you a while to scroll down and get to the guy that only has 3 views. And you won't do it because it takes too long. Alex, then where do you want to live? Editing is a pain. Editing, I love editing. It takes time. I get that. But if you want to get followers on YouTube, you have to learn how to edit. Even if you go live on YouTube, you still have to be uploading content to make it work. You can't just go live on YouTube and expect to be discovered. It doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. So, got to learn how to do that. I don't know, but I actually meant traveling. Oh, okay. Robert says, I always look for the streamer with the fewer views. I get that, like on Twitch, but that's hard to do, like I said, because go to the, like, you can't, I wish you could switch it so you could click a button and go, show me the streamer with the least amount of views first. But it doesn't let you do that. But you got to scroll down a ways, don't you, Robert, to get to, depends on the category you're in, right? You know what I find interesting about Twitch, owned by Amazon, by the way? Do you know what the #1 category, the largest category on Twitch is? Anybody know? Tell me in the chat. I just made a TikTok account but haven't uploaded anything. Yeah, I have TikTok. Same as everything else, Dad Burrows, but I don't really use it. OBS is for streaming. What software should I use for editing? Oh, there's all kinds, but you know what a good free one is DaVinci Resolution, or DaVinci Resolve. And it's free, it's open source. There's a paid version to it, but it's open source. I use Adobe Premiere Pro. That's super, that's expensive though. I use Corel Video Studio Ultimate. I paid for it. I mean, honestly, when you start out, like, you can edit videos on your phone. InShot's one, a free one for Android or iPhone, is Pocket Video. Does all kinds of great stuff. iMovie if you're on iOS. Start there. Start there, get yourself comfortable, and then work your way up. Don't spend a whole lot of money on software. The expensive software does not make you great. That's not what makes you great. Be unique and stand out 5% more than everybody else if you really want to get to the top. But if you want to get to 2,000 followers, like even on my YouTube, I don't have 1,000 yet. I got like 800 and something. But that's not what I use to get approved here. I use my Facebook. So, but I've only started really working on growing my YouTube in the last 6 months, 4 months, right? And I've had it for years. I typically just use it for storage because my other show is all about community. So the rest of the world didn't care, right? OBS Studio is a screen recording software. OpenCut is editing software. Audacity is music. Well, OBS isn't OBS is a streaming software. I wouldn't call it a screen recording software. You can screen record with it, but it does a whole lot more than that. Yeah, iMovie on iPhone. LumaFusion for iOS. Better than iMovie, but yeah, but there's a cost attached to it. LumaFusion used to actually be, oh, what was it called before? I had it. I never used iMovie because I make vids on my computer. Yeah, I get that. I'm just saying, like, depending on what you have, right? Start simple, learn to cut and paste and add some text, and it doesn't have to be like, to get attention on YouTube or whatever, it doesn't have to be wow graphics in it. It just needs to be unique content that people are interested in. And I will say this, in my opinion, audio is actually more important than video as far as the look. You can have a 4K video, it looks awesome, but if you got crappy audio, people don't want to listen to it, they go away. You can have amazing audio and 480p video and people will still watch if you're grabbing their attention. That's my opinion. Hard to compete with other streamers. Well, yeah, I mean, it's hard to compete with other race car drivers, baseball players, rock stars, all that stuff. Nobody said it was easy, that's for sure. But the way to do it, Robert, is to find your niche and be unique, right? A friendly traveler on the Amazon trade road. Hello, a friendly traveler. Welcome. We got quite the conversation going here now. LumaFusion is cheap for what it does. I agree. I don't mind paying for software. I don't mind paying for software at all. Not at all. Let's bring this back here. Let's do this. Switch this up a little bit. I think it was Justin was asking about headphones. So these are the Sony noise canceling headphones that we have there in the carousel. Over-the-ear headset with microphone, you're $21.99. You're saving $21.99, 11%. Now, you're looking for just headphones, or are you looking for gaming headsets? To be honest, so is FCPX. FCPX. I've not heard of that, or am I just not picking up on the acronym there? Adobe Premiere Rush is free? Oh, okay. Didn't know that. A friendly traveler on the Amazon trade road. Are you following? Oh boy, I hope you are. For those of you who are just joining, thanks so much for being here on Deals with David. I'm your host, David. And if you're enjoying this and you haven't done it yet, just hover over there. You see that? Click the follow button and help me get closer to achieving my goal of 2,000 followers, hopefully by September 1st. That's the goal date that I've set, right? Got to set goals. So you guys would be helping me make my dreams come true here on Deals with David. Happy to be your official Amazon influencer. Late night. It is after midnight, at least in my part of the world. So I'm in Eastern Standard Time. So thank you so much for being here with me late tonight. Been here for an hour already. I'll probably give it another hour. I do got to get up early. Got the doctor's appointment in the morning, so I don't want to miss out on that. So yeah, Justin, I don't know if those are headsets you're looking for, but you can't go wrong with Sony. Alex says, I often play low graphic games and screen recording them. I can't play a game called Planet Coaster because I'll play it until I maxed out anything and my computer is not cut out for that. By the way, Planet Coaster is a sandbox game where you can build your own theme park. Oh, okay, cool. Planet Coaster. I gotta write that down. Planet Coaster. Gotta try that out. I'm not a big game guy, and that's probably why I don't use my Twitch as much. But did you know that on Twitch, that was designed originally for gaming broadcasters, the largest category that is used on Twitch is the category known as just chatting. That's right, just chatting. Something like this, right? I was thinking of actually starting up my Twitch channel again. Like once a week I'll go live there and I'll play some games, and then I'll have the Amazon links to products going through in the chat. But I don't play games like, I'll play some Brawlhalla, but I'm not Fortnite, Call of Duty, all that stuff. I got like a railroad game. The theme park one, that would probably be me too. Yeah, Sony headphones are good. Sony headphones are good, and this has dropped down in price. They were like $249 a couple of weeks ago, and then it's saying list price $199. So I don't think you'll go wrong with that for sure. You were asking about the Blue Yeti mic as well, I think, right? Sony likes us enough to put them on their product page. That's good. Yeah, the Blue Yeti. This is the 10-year anniversary edition. I have the where did it go? Oops. I have the not 10-year anniversary edition. I actually have two of these. I'm only using one right now because I don't really have a use for the second one right now, and I use it here for display purposes. Right? It's a real heavy microphone. Well, real heavy. Like I mean, it's sturdily built. Sturdily, is that a word? One of the things I really like in design on microphones, and some don't have it, is the mute button. I know that sounds like such a simple little thing, but it's really nice to have a mute button right in front of you. Even here with my Hollyland Lark 150, I have a mute button right on the side, so if I needed to cough or sneeze or something, it's right there. This has 4 different audio patterns with it. There's people like Aiden Ross who get like over 50,000. Yeah, no, I get that, but that's not everybody, right? I don't play Fortnite anymore. Instead, I play a lot of Roblox. Yeah, my son used to play that. My younger cousin plays Roblox. I'll take one. Love mute. Yeah, well, you won't go wrong with the Blue Yeti microphone, that's for sure. Mute's important. Volume control in the front. Volume, what's that for? Well, down in the bottom here, it has the headphone jack as well. And what's nice about having a headphone jack built right into the microphone is you do want to be able to hear yourself. Like right now, I've got this set up so I can hear myself. I hear the music as well in my ears. Helps you speak better, quite honestly. But if you plug it in. I'm having a day of talking. I did my talk show earlier today too, and I was like, I couldn't talk. I don't understand why. I'm only drinking water, I promise. This, I've had my Blue Yeti for about 3 years. But the one in front here is this is the 10th year anniversary. I wish I had that one because I like the color blue. But what was I saying? Oh, the reason you like to plug into your microphone instead of your computer is so you don't get any latency or delay. So if I were to plug into my computer to hear myself, I would talk and then I would talk, and you know what I mean? There'd be delay. So that minimizes it here. It's got its own gain. So this is like a plug and play thing. USB, plug it in, away you go. Figure out your settings. You got gain here, so turn that up, picks up more in the room. So you just you have that control, and this is nice because if you don't need a mixing board for what you're doing, like I have mine over there. It's also connected to a boom mic because you can connect it to. Well, this is like large microphone stand, but it also comes with an adapter you can put in there to fit on a boom mic. Blue also makes. There's a combo you can buy with the big Blue Yeti arm, real sturdy, and is built for the Blue Yeti microphone. 4 audio patterns. So if you were to have this in front of you, so this part right here, this is the front. This is the front. This is cardioid setting, so which means it's just going to pick up the microphone in the front. None of the other 4 that are in this microphone. Bidirectional, 2. this side and the other side. So you could set that down, say you're at a desk, plugged into your laptop. You could plug it into an iPad even. I've used it on an iPad with the lightning adapter, and it will pick up your guest opposite you. Then you have stereo, which picks up the left and right sides, and then you have omnidirectional. Put this in the middle of a table, you're having a discussion, everything around it all the way gets picked up. Maybe you set this on a table in front of you and you sing and play your guitar, acoustic, whatever. So 4 different audio patterns really will cover pretty much any scenario that you would need. I know guys use it for the drums, etc. And it's all USB plug and play, right? The black, this version is actually $108. It's dropped down. It was like $129. It was $179 over a year ago when I bought mine, and now $129, and it was $118, $115, it was $109, now it's $108. I don't think it's going to get much lower than that. But if you want to spend a little extra to get the pretty blue 10-year anniversary edition, you still won't go wrong using the Blue Yeti microphone. I love my Yeti. You have a mic that you can clamp to your other. I think I'll buy a Blue Yeti. I need a mute button on my microphone. There's way more reasons than that to buy the Blue Yeti, but it's nice to have it right in front of you. Right? If you're going to sneeze. FYI, I use Audacity for my Daycore, Nightcore edit audio. Yeah, I use Audacity. I do voice work I narrate audiobooks, right? That's another thing that I do, and I use Audacity to do all my edits. I do. So it's great. Well, it's fun hanging out with you guys here. I appreciate you being here. And for anybody else who's just joining, hello. Welcome to Deals with David. I'm your official Amazon influencer here on this channel. And check out all the other folks that are live right now as well. There's a lot of great Amazon influencers here on Amazon Live. And we've all gone through a process of qualifying to be here as your Amazon influencer. So you know the integrity is high when we're talking about the products. I wonder if is my buddy Utechpia, is he still let's try and close some of this stuff that I don't need. What's that? Let's see if my buddy Utechpia is live. Is he still live? Or is he dead? Oh, we're gonna go over. All right, we're gonna have some fun.
I tell you what, I got lucky. Then he just kind of like stands in the middle of the hallway, like just like waiting. We have cicadas too. They're
So this is Teen and Tot. She's super awesome.
they're
Kaylee.
so bad right now. Especially like in the cities. Some of my friends that aren't, I'm like cutting my head up, sorry. Some of my friends that live in the cities, they just like post pictures on Instagram of the cicadas around their house, and they are so bad. They're so bad. Yes, we have a good team system here. We try.
Kaylee's super awesome. She's like super
We
mom too.
try.
Oh, what's going on here?
Okay, now let's try to get back to. Oh, hi David. Hi David. I was just letting the dogs out. Hi David. How are you? So nice to see you. I have to give the dogs their treats.
And Robert's over there now too. Now I don't know why my.
I heard that you hit 45 viewers. I haven't done that since Prime. I really have not done that since Prime Day. So congrats to you today. Oh, goodness. I'm just sitting down for my Night Owl Live. I've been trying to sit, but the kids all keep needing something. But my wonderful husband's helping. I'm gonna go jump in front of my MacBook, David. Oh, it's so nice to see you all. You guys are like my free therapy, I tell you. Legit. Alright, let's see if I can get this set up. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you, Ashley. I'll go in the bathroom and show you how I
Oh, and there's
do
Robert,
my setup.
Ricky, Justin.
Yay! I always love it when I can get over 50. I always love over 50 viewers at one time. I'm always happy about that. That's my favorite. I only was doing that really around Prime. No, that's not true. I can't even remember now. Prime was just so like, oh my gosh, I can't remember what it was, but so awesome, David. This is a good time to come in live. I feel like it's 11 o'clock here. And yes, Ashley, a nice night owl crew. I love it. Yay! Add your chat into my chat too, or add your storefront into my chat. We're hanging out on David's stream too. Thanks everybody for joining in. I'm doing the Night Owl live stream. Listening for kids, listening for babies, because moms don't sleep. We're hoping Dad will go back to bed. Dad needs to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and go to work. We respect that. We try to respect Dad's sleep. David dropped his chat in the link. Go head over to his and give him a follow. He's so awesome. I love following along with him on Facebook too. He was posting fun pictures today. I'm living vicariously through you. I'm looking forward to days where kiddos aren't little anymore at the moment, but enjoying every moment. Enjoying every moment and every sleepless night. Thank you, David. You guys are all so awesome. I love you all. Dana's here. Hi, Dana. We got a good Night Owl crew tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Thanks for streaming me live, Dave. I'm so happy to be here. Hopefully the kiddos will be okay now. Every time I like pop in live and start live, as soon as I hit that go button, somebody cries. I'm like, okay, I'll try later. And then I end it, and then sometimes I just have to commit. Left his chat in the link. Left his link in the chat. Thank you, David. Have a good day. Have a good live stream. Have a good night. Whatever day this is and whatever night this is. Monday night.
She's like, what day is this?
Gotta love it.
She's awesome. Right on. You're switching back and forth, are you, Alex? Dana, just now. Why did you post that? Switching back and forth? Well, I had to come back here. I didn't want to leave everybody hanging. Oh, that's what you're using. I see. Okay, cool. Just in future, I just appreciate no links unless you ask first. That's all. But that's cool. That's cool. Well, let's see. Oh, that's a little loud. I had to bring it up so we could hear her. And there we go. Gotcha. Oh, did I remember to bring this over? Yeah, I think I did. Oh, that's okay. It's all cool. Just remember for next time. Maybe I'll put it in the carousel for next time. Love my DJI Osmo Mobile. And I have... This is the DJI Osmo Mobile 3. I still haven't even gotten to the Behringer that I said I was going to talk about. I'll do that next. But this is the Osmo 3 right here, stabilizer. I have 3 of them. The reason I have 3 of them is it works with my software for live streaming. But just look at that, right? That stabilizer, put your phone in there. It's almost like a... No, you don't do it like that. I was trying to get fancy and go... But that's not the way to take care of things. But I love this stabilizer. Well, I have 3 of them. DJI products, I love them, and really reasonably priced. $119 right now. I paid like $149 when mine first came out. So I have a Pioneer DDJ SP3. Oh, okay, they're nice. I love how soft they are on the ears. Well, that's, you know what, that makes a difference on, for sure. I've got some back behind me here. I'm all confused now. Where am I? Turn it around, David. Do this right. Wrong way. There we go. It really is simple. There we go. And back the other way. Why am I confusing this? It's because I'm bass backwards, not because it is. Turn. There we go. I had it blocked in the wrong spot. Right? All back together. It should go the other way though, I think. It should go this way. There we go. It only goes one way. Right back in the box. Use it all the time. La. Got my iPhone, which is my camera, right there with me all the time. I have that one here for demonstration purposes, but the other one I use all the times in the van, the Deal Mobile, if you will. Love it. All right, let's talk about the Behringer. These Govee Smart Table Lamps are coming my way soon. I'll be talking about them over the next few weeks, I think. Now I think. Yep. Yeah, do I have those there? That's a Razor. Wow, look at that deal. I do have them. Razor Kraken. These are amazing. Now, mine are the Razor Neri Ultimate, but Razor Kraken Ultimate, very similar. Oops, I'm losing my ears here. Super, super comfortable. Now what happens here, like a lot of headsets, you know, you like pull this out to adjust, right? This has already been created to full size. And then the inside, because it moves, like it adjusts your head. Like our heads are not perfectly round, right? We have bumps in our head and that sort of thing. So this, let me make sure I put it on the right way. This fits completely customizable to your head, right? So that it's perfect. Whereas the other ones, you adjust, it might be just a little too big or a little too small, right? So these fit perfectly adjusted to your head size. The sound in these is 7.1 surround sound. Let me just pull this up here. Why again is that not working? Don't understand. That's annoying. Let's check my Wi-Fi. Don't understand why I was clicking on it. Yeah, we better now. THX 7.1 surround sound. These Krakens have the RGB lighting built in, so you can change them around. These ones are just green. I don't think you can change them. Where is it? Integrated. See, the ones I have on right now have like the HyperSense technology in them, so it's like when the rumblings happen, it's so like shaky. You feel it. It's so cool, right? And it's got this right here. Whoop, there's the microphone, nice and adjustable as well. They're gel cooled. They're gel cooled. So, you know, if you're gaming for a long time or whatever, you don't get that sweatiness on your ears like you would on, say, maybe some of the cheaper versions with the cheaper material. Anything made by Razer, it's going to be great sound and worth every penny. And we're honestly, like right now, $100. You're saving $30 right now on these. And then of course there's the classic, that's the classic black. There's the green version, if you will. Razer, you know, makes keyboards, mice, mouse pads, headphones. I paid $200 for these when I first got them. And I haven't used them in a while just because I only use them for when I'm gaming, which I don't do very often. And I use different things here. I wouldn't want to wear these here. It would just feel different. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it one time. Maybe I could set that up so I hear. Yeah, okay, maybe we'll try that. But anything made by Razer, you won't have a problem. You won't have a problem. Alrighty. What's really going on? All right. Well, be sure to follow me too on my Facebook social media that deals with David B on Facebook and Instagram. I'll be doing some more posts regularly there. I've been doing that very consistently lately, but it's on my list of priorities to do more often. What kind of, and Dana, so they're nice on the ears. That's cool. So what kind of games do you play, Dana? You might have said earlier. Did I miss it? Let's close that up. All right. What time is it? All right. I'm going to talk about the Behringers. I started talking about them earlier. And then that's when my internet went earlier. And a new follower, Amazon customer. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you being here. And welcome. Please say hello in the chat. And I'm always curious, what brought you here? What brought you here today? Did you see me on a product page, or was it somewhere else? I'm going to talk now about the Behringer. I'm going to set this up a little differently here. Whoopsie daisy. Let's try this one. I haven't used that one today. No, actually, no. I lied. I don't want to use that one. Use that one. Yeah, that, and that. There we go. How's that looking for you? How's that looking for you? I need a bigger table. Gonna need a bigger table. This is Control Center right here on it. Hey, great to have you here. If you're just joining, welcome to Deals with David. I'm your host, David. And everybody's welcome here. We keep it positive. We have some fun. We've had some good conversation earlier about some headphones and different products and streaming tools, etc. Saw you on a product page. All right, Joshua. Well, thank you so much for being here. Is there anything in particular that you like? Are you a techie? What were you looking at when you discovered me? I'm curious. Getting ready to talk about this the Behringer EPS 500 MP3. Don't let the size fool you on this one. Here's the speaker. It's two speakers, right? That's the speaker right there. Now there's some weight to it. I've been a disc jockey, well, I was a disc jockey. I don't DJ anymore, but for like 25 years, and doing karaoke and DJ weddings and all that stuff. And I had these big Yamaha 15s. I still have them, and they're awesome. But these, I put them up to them any day of the week. I was okay with buying these. Thought, they'll work. It's karaoke. It's got to sound decent, but it doesn't have to sound wow amazing. Wow amazing for the price, honestly, at $449. I think I paid a little bit more when I got mine over a year ago, right? It was pre-pandemic, so it was over a year ago. Holy crap. And it's just got so many great features that goes along with it. And one of the great features that goes along with it is you can purchase these Behringer wireless microphones. I have them here. There's actually two. You buy them in a pair, I think. Right? Wireless microphones. It doesn't come with this. This is sold separately. But if you want a quick way, I think they're like $99 for the pair. Might be $129, something like that. I wonder if they're there. you see them there? No, maybe not. Thought they might have said. And this goes with. There is the receiver.
Are you ready for phase 1?
There you go. Plug it in. Here your microphones are set up. Right? I used to, still do. You know, you can have the wired microphones, which I do like wired microphones better. But if you're looking for something quick and wireless, these are made for this. Instead of having an external, you know, receiver kind of thing, you just plug that in, and with the power of the USB, when this is on, you're all set to go, right? Works fantastic. Works fantastic. Put those out of the way. I got a spot for everything. My ears are falling out. Checking out 3D printers. Oh yeah, okay. I've got the Creality. Maybe you see it in my carousel down there. Where is it? Oh, there it is. The official Creality Ender latest version. 279 bucks. Lots of great reviews. I own one. I haven't put it together yet. I've had it for a month and I just haven't gotten to putting it together. But my son's like, oh yeah, Dad. He's like, well, he'll be 21. He's like, oh yeah, Dad. Cool. So I don't think you'd go wrong at that price. Depending on what you're doing with it, I guess. What are you looking to do with the 3D printer? What kind of items are you looking to create? I'm curious to know. So the Behringer, here's your 1/4 inch that goes to your speakers. The other speaker, so this actually fits into the back of one speaker, mounts in the back of the speaker. The other speaker has the hole in the back for cables, microphones, that sort of thing. You've got 4 XLR inputs here. If you don't know what XLR is, that's the 3-prong. I'm going to show you here. I think I got one. Yep. That's an XLR. That's what they call an XLR. And what's nice about Behringer, and I showed it on a smaller Behringer mixer earlier, it goes in all the way. Like it goes in there deep enough that you know that it's not coming out of there. I have to, it's snug and I have to kind of pull on it, right? So 4 of those. You can also do line in, like quarter inch line in for that, and you can switch between here because you got different ohmage, right? Different ohms. So you have the control there on each line. So you have 4 XLR inputs. Right here, sorry, I got a cough. Pardon me. Right here is another USB slot. So if you have, you can keep this actually in the back of the speaker and just plug in your microphone. If you're just, you know, playing some music in the background and then need to grab a mic once in a while for some announcements, this is a perfect system for that. Just keep it in the back of the speaker. You don't have to set it up or anything. Plug your microphones in. You've got all your controls here. But if you don't have a computer or an iPhone or whatever, but you've got a USB stick with a 250,000 MP3 songs on it, you can simply plug it in here, press play, and it'll just start playing all the MP3s on your USB. So everything's built right in here. Now obviously if you're DJing a wedding or something, you want more control. Maybe you're plugging in an iPad to do the DJing via Spotify or whatnot. That works really well for something like that as well. Another nice feature that's on here as well is you can set it for your voice over. I don't know why they call it VOP, but it's audio ducking. And what audio ducking is when if music's playing and then somebody talks, it senses the voice and automatically lowers the music. So you still got the music playing in the background, but you're kind of like listening to a DJ on a radio, right? They start talking and it automatically brings the music down. And then when they stop talking, the music comes back up to the standard level that they've got, the preset level they've got set. So you have that built in here as well too. I still prefer myself. I'm going to talk, bring the music down, talk, bring the music back up. But if you want to be lazy, you can use that, right? Simple reverb. You don't have any other presets. It's just a simple reverb, echo. It's not echo, it's reverb, but people call it echo. And you've got your high and low, like your treble and your bass for all these 4 channels. And then you come over here and you can actually have an auxiliary in with 1/4 inch or RCA. You've actually got 2 RCAs, but this channel gives you the option of 1/4 inch input. Maybe you're plugging in a guitar, or here you're plugging in from an iPhone or a laptop, and you could use that here on this line as well. This line is also 2 lines. This line can control either your RCA input, or this is the line that controls the volume, treble, and bass for the MP3 player that's built right into all of this, right? So a lot of great features, fully packed, ready to go. Simple setup. Again, you grab the 2 speakers, you've got your cables all in the back, grab your laptop, away you go. Simple setup. All the years I've been DJing, or did DJ, boy, it was like carrying heavy speakers and all the stands and the mixing board and the records and records. Well, it was cassette tapes when I started. Just a hobby, eh? All right. Pardon me. But as a hobby, what kind of things would you make? Like keychains, or you're looking at making big things, or just kind of curious? I haven't used mine yet. I haven't set it up yet. So that's the Behringer EP500 MP3. It's an 8-channel PA system, 500 watt powered mixer, 500 watts coming out of here. And I'll tell you, the first time I hooked it up and I heard the sound, just the music coming out of it, it was at a Moose Lodge Hall. My wife and I went, wow, that's pretty awesome. Alex, thank you so much for following. I appreciate you being here, Alex. And I'll ask you the same question I ask everybody. How did you discover me? Was it a product page or somewhere else? How much is this mixer? So this is actually on the page right now. So this is a mixer and speakers, and it's $449. I can make that a little bigger for you. There it is right there. So 2 of these speakers, right? And this actually, the mixing board fits in the back, right? So you just grab and go. The other speaker has a hole in the back for carrying cables, microphones, whatever you need, right? Was a disc jockey for 25 years, and I got these pre-pandemic, and they sound fantastic. I love Behringer products. They're reliable, affordable. Are they the top of the line? No, but they're not low. They're not middle. They're just above middle and between the top. That's the way I describe Behringer. Was a professional DJ karaoke guy for many years. 20 years full-time and 25 years in the last 5 years part-time. And then not in the last couple of years. And I use them. I love this system. And it'll work great for the music, the DJing, if you're doing weddings. You could do a fairly good sized room, 500 watts. You've got all your controls. I was showing earlier how you can actually plug in Behringer cordless microphones, goes right in here. $449. Yeah, and a great rating. What would you be using the mixer for? What's your purpose, Alex? Can you tell me? I'm kind of digging this music. It's not typically my type, but I'm kind of I don't know what you call it. Is it hip hop or top 40? Pop? Let me know, Alex, if you got more questions on that. Happy to help you out with that. I can come back to that if you like. I wanted to give a special mention to Govee LED strip lights. If I still have them up there. Yep, I do. Pardon me. I talk a lot for a living. That's not right. That's all right. Whoops. Why won't it let me refresh? Let's close that. Let's go to one we know is working. There we go. Again, I don't know why that keeps stopping. We'll fix that problem. Darn it all. I'm having a techie day, folks. Yeah, these Govee LED strips, really popular. I have a box up there. I can't reach them right now. I should have brought them in, but I didn't. Govee's really making some cool, they're really the leader in the RGB light industry. These LED strips not only have their own remote control that you can see there, but it works on an app as well. I've got several of these remotes around for different light bulbs and stuff, but you've always got your phone, right? You've always got your phone with you. So I love how they've made it work with an app, and some really great, it's got, well, DIY mode color. In other words, you can create your own color schemes and scenes and program it to work however you want. And it works off of, has a little microphone built in it, so we'll go to the sound of the music, if you will, or what's happening in the room. 22% off and then another 40% off. Like, holy crap, why don't you just give it away? Oh, they kind of are. You can get it in the 16-foot or the 32-foot length as well, so depending on what you're looking at there. But why wouldn't you just go 32 feet? Because you get 2 rolls, right? So if you only use 16, use 16, and then you could add the other later. I don't recommend buying 2 and trying to make it 64 feet off of 1, because it's not powerful enough. But you can still buy 2 and run them separately off the controllers, and all from the same app, right? So Govee Light, been talking to them, and look, there's our friend Kaylee. She's got the product page right now. She talks about the Govee lights as well, and she's super mom. She's awesome. When I wrap up tonight, I'm going to watch her for a little bit. Another Amazon customer following. Thank you, Amazon customer. Thank you for being here, and I hope you'll do me a solid and say hello in the chat. Let me know who you are. Appreciate you being here. And I ask everybody, how did you find me? How did you discover me? What brought you here? Was it on a product page, or was it from somewhere else? Welcome to Deals with David. Appreciate you. And for those watching too, if you don't mind checking out my social media, you can see that over the top here, right? My Facebook and my Instagram. Follow me there, because I'm just starting to build this up. There's not a lot of followers there. I've just started here like in mid-April. So really starting to build this up. So this is exciting to me to have you folks here and hanging out with me. And when you follow like you have, you'll get notified whenever I go live. I'm here typically twice a day, Monday to Thursday. So I hope you come and join me anytime. Even just to say hello. Dana comes back and says hello. Robert just hangs out and says hello. Ricky and a whole bunch. And I welcome everyone here. As long as we keep it positive, we're good to go. So welcome to Deals with David here tonight. Late night. Coming up 12:52 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'm at. But the Govee lights, I've been talking with Govee and really... oh, what's going on? This is really frustrating. Try that again, shall we? All right. Yeah, the Govee lights, I've been talking with Govee and hoping to work something out with them where we can have a feature here at some point in the near future. So hopefully that happens. Hello, Julie. I'll remember that. My daughter's name is Julie. Appreciate you being here. Is there something in particular in the carousel that you are interested in? We can talk about it. Or for any of you, if there's something that's not in the carousel that you're interested in, let me know. Let's pull it up and I can take a look and give you my professional opinion, if you will, and maybe help you out with that. So not just about the products here. We're about hanging out, sending out the good vibes, and chilling out, having a good time here on Deals with David. Thanks for being here, and thanks for saying hello, Julie. I appreciate that one. You have no idea as a live streamer how much it means when people actually talk in the chat. Talk about whatever you want here. No politics, religion, all that stuff, but talk about mostly whatever you want. Keep it positive, and we'll have a good time. iPhone Recovering Stick started following. Well, hello, iPhone Recovering Stick. That's an interesting name. Mr. iPhone, what brought you here? Where did you discover me as well? It's always cool to know where people find me, right? Because then, well, and I know where to put my efforts into things, right? And what's working. And if you haven't followed yet, you can really help a guy out and hover over, click that follow button so you get notified whenever I go live here on Deals with David. Again, 4 days a week. And then like this past week, I skipped Wednesday because I was tired after Amazon deal days, 2 days. And then, but I was here on Friday and Saturday as well. So you never know when you're going to catch me live beyond Thursday, right? And I love my drone. Anybody here knows me, knows I love my drone. And you will find me talking about my drone on a regular basis. It's probably not too many times that I go live where I don't, but sometimes I go live from my Dealmobile, live from my vehicle, and I will fly the drone live right into the live stream. So you definitely don't want to miss that. Even if you have no interest in ever owning a drone, drones are just cool. Drones are just cool in my opinion. And that's not just my opinion. Where's my drone? There he is. There he is. He's a good little fella. DJI Mini 2 and the Fly More combo. If you're looking at getting into flying a drone, I definitely recommend the DJI Mini 2 Fly More combo. It's a great entry level drone. Does 4K video. It's an Amazon's choice, so you know you're getting a good quality product. DJI is the leader, in my opinion, of drone products. They make a full complete line. The nice thing about this is what's called a sub drone, so it weighs less than 250 grams, which means in most places, I know here in Canada and in the United States, you do not have to register your drone, and you do not have to have a license to fly the drone. That's right, you're supposed to have a license to fly a drone anything over 250 grams. Now, don't take me by my word at that. I know what the laws are here, but you should check out your local legal listings. Make sure you're checking out all the rules on where you fly your drone, depending on where you live. 4K video at 30 frames per second or 1080p at 60 frames per second. I challenge you to tell the difference. You get 3 batteries with this. Each battery gives you 31 minutes worth of flight time. Now that's, you know, calm winds or whatever. But speaking of wind, this will fly up to level 5 winds. If you don't know what that means, about 30 kilometers an hour, so 23, 25 mile an hour. Now, you're not going to get 31 minutes of flight time out of that because it's working like a son of a gun. But I have seen it done. I haven't flown it in those high wind speeds personally. This makes me nervous, but I have seen some friends of mine on YouTube that do it. And it's still, that gimbal just stays nice and steady. It's going like this fighting, but that gimbal is nice and steady. It's got a 3-axis gimbal on it. Takes beautiful pictures as well. At 1080p, you can actually zoom in 4 times on your object, right? Now, keep in mind that's a digital zoom, so you will lose some resolution when you do that, but it's still amazing to see. I absolutely love the DJI Mini 2 Fly More combo. You can, and when I say the combo, look what you get here. You get a drone case that's weather resistant. You get 3 batteries, extra set of propellers. You got the smart charging device for the 3 batteries, of course your controller and your drone, and except extra propellers. You're going to need them eventually. They wear out eventually, right? So if you're looking to get started into flying, DJI all the way, 100%. 100%. I love my DJI. Did I mention I love my DJI drone? DJI drones, and of course the DJI Osmo 3, which I talked about earlier, the stabilizer. All fantastic products. All fantastic products. All right. Look at that, eh? Look at that. It's been a great broadcast. I love it, and I appreciate all of you being here so much. And I hope you'll come back again real soon. I am going to end the broadcast, but do me a favor, go over to Teen and Tot. Go check out Teen and Tot, and when you go over there, say hello to Kaylee and tell her David Burrows sent you. And I look forward to the next time we can all hang out here again and just chat, have a good time. I appreciate it, and we'll probably find you some good deals along the way as well. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Stay safe, happy shopping. Until next time, bye for now.